Hi guys, it's Tony here, and some people seem to be a little bit confused about how to add the other sites into IFTTT.com with the channel. So I'm doing this video for you if you're a little bit confused. Okay, so you can see that once we have created some accounts, we still need to add some other sites into the IFTTT account. So all we need to do is we're just going to double click on this where it says IFTTT.com here, and then you will get this pop up, and here is your username and here is your password for IFTTT.com. Okay, now once you've got that, then all you have to do is go over and log in to IFTTT.com, and this is what you're going to see if you click on the channels tab at the top here. You can see we've got 4 tabs: recipes, browse, channels, and your username. Okay, and underneath the word channels here, we've got all and we've got activated. So if I click on the activated, you can see that we don't have Facebook, we don't have YouTube, etc., etc. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to go back over to where it says all, and we're going to activate Blogger, we're going to activate Facebook pages. You can activate Facebook groups, but you need to be really careful because it can get very spammy unless you're very careful about what content is going to be syndicated. And we can come down a little bit, and we're going to activate YouTube as well. Now I'm going to take this basic setup that we've got here and just activate so that all of those 4 will appear in here where it says activated. Okay, it's really simple stuff. To make it even easier though, what I've done is I made sure I've logged into Facebook, that I've logged into YouTube, that I'm logged into Blogger, and also that I'm logged into Diigo as well. Okay, you can use the same Diigo account more or less on multiple times if you keep getting that error that we're all getting right now. And for Twitter as well, we're getting a couple of problems. It just seems to happen that sometimes it's asking for phone verified accounts, and it's just the software cannot do that. But maybe we can put in a browser control, or maybe we'll just find a way to use one Twitter account multiple times, and so that there's less needed. Before I get into Twitter stuff, we'll cover that a little bit at the end. Let's just get these activated here. So I'm going to start just going down here and seeing what needs to be activated, and the first one is Blogger. So I'm going to activate that. Just click on it. Just click on the icon and click on activate, and click on allow access. And as long as you're logged in, it will just happen that easily, that fast. Okay, if you're not logged in, it's going to ask you for your username and your password. Okay, so let's click on Diigo, and you can see I've already got a Diigo one attached with this. I'm just going to leave that one actually, and I'll go on to the next one. Let's come down a little bit more, and we'll click on Facebook and click on activate. Okay, you can see Facebook now activated. Come back to the channels, and we're going to click on Facebook fan pages. Click on activate. Then we've got a drop down here. If you've got more than one fan page, you will see that you've got a drop down. I'm just going to choose this top one here. Click on update, and that one is activated. Come back over to the channels again, and come down, and I'm going to activate YouTube. Make sure it's the YouTube channel that you want to be working with, that you're logged in for this particular account. Just wait for the allow access button to show. And so we're completely activated. Okay, so if I go back over to the channels over here and come over to where it says activated, you can see now I've got 25 channels. I've got YouTube, I've got Blogger, Facebook pages, okay, and the Diigo already was in this particular account. Right, now what we can do at this point as well is we can put in here for WordPress. You can change your WordPress over from WordPress.com to your own site. It's the same process. If I just deactivate this for now, I'll show you exactly how that works. Okay, if I click on activate, you can see it's kept my username and password from the last one. So all I'm going to do let's put in here my WordPress site. Oh, what am I doing? WordPress. I need to put in anthonyhayes.me, and I've got my username, I've got my password, and I click on activate. That means any content coming from being posted on my main WordPress site will get syndicated into this high PR blog network as well. Okay, it's pretty simple stuff. Okay, now I'm going to be using the same YouTube channel, I'm going to be using the same Blogger account, I'm going to be using the same WordPress site on all 10 high PR blog networks that I'm building. Actually, there's 10 Tumblr blog networks, okay, that I'm going to be building live in a webinar this coming Sunday. If you're watching this video after I've already done that, then there will be a replay inside my blog at anthonyhayes.me and inside the members area as well. Okay, so basically that's how we activate all the channels. So what I can do then is I can come back over to the software. I can choose which one of these I want to use. My favorite is this one. It's by far the most powerful in my opinion. Okay, and you can see here you've got a drop down menu. You choose the one that you've been working with. Okay, I've already pre-filled this with an old one that I had. Okay, that's why the digger was already activated. And then I need to put in an RSS feed here. Okay, now what I want to do with the RSS feed is because I want to mix up my content inside all these different sites and stuff, so that it doesn't look like I'm just sort of posting my own content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to my site, anthonyhayes.me site, and I'm going to go over to free SEO tools and click on YouTube RSS feed tool. This is public, it's available for everybody. Okay, just wait for that to change the page. And here what we can do is we can put in here channel name. So I'm going to put in here Moz HQ. Okay, Moz HQ is the moz.com YouTube channel. Okay, and we can choose here if they upload a video, and we can choose here if they if you want to get the channel feed, which I do not do. I just avoid this one. If the favorite one, it could be good as well, and playlists. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose just one of these, and what I'm going to do then is make sure that every time that Moz HQ has a new video added to the channel, then that will get syndicated throughout my high PR Tumblr network. Okay, so I'm just going to click on submit here, and it's going to give me the RSS feed for that particular channel. Now, to get the proper RSS feed, what all we need to do is we can just do, for example, SEO training by Moz, put a description and put a link and click on submit. Can be any link, any description here. Ideally you put in for your money site. Okay, we're just waiting for the link that comes, and you can see it looks completely different because it's got a .xml at the end. Okay, so I'm going to copy this link here, and I'm going to come back over to the software, and I'm going to put in here my link. Okay, and you can see now that I've got everything set up. I've got username, I've got password, I've got RSS feed from an authority site. I've got anchor tag, and you can see here I've just used my plain URL for my anchor. Okay, I could brand it just by putting Anthony Hayes there, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep it as the URL, and it's, you know, just safer. Okay, then all I have to do then is click on start creating recipes. And you can see it goes off and it starts to do everything that we need here. I did forget to add buffer for this one. So if you get something like this and you want to come back and do it later, just X out this one here and it will just carry on, and you can go back and fix that later. If you run the recipes one more time, it will not double any recipes that you got. It will not sort of repeat any recipes. What it will do is it will just do that particular one, although it will try and do them. Once it recognizes the recipe already exists, it will just skip over and go on to the next one, but it will complete any that are not already done. Okay, and this one I haven't gotten here for Evernote. Okay, so that's done. Okay, and you can see 0 duplicate recipes. So you can see I've got a couple of things that I need to fix here. I've got buffer and I've got Evernote. So I'm going to come back over. Now, if you're using the IFTTT account creator, it will create these. This is an older account, but just for the purpose of doing a complete setup, I'm going to go to Evernote and I'm going to log in, and I'm going to go to buffer and I'm going to log in, and I'm going to activate these two. Okay, so you can see I'm now logged into buffer, and it's bufferapp.com. I was trying to type in buffer.com there, but it's actually bufferapp.com. And what I'm going to do now is come back over to IFTTT, go into my channels. This won't happen for you because if you're using the account creator, then it will already have that in there. Okay, so I just need to come down and find Evernote and click on activate, and just click on reauthorize. Okay, then I've gone back into the channels. This time I'm looking for buffer and click on activate, allow access. Okay, and choose one of these that you want to use. So I'm going to choose the Twitter. Click on that, that's done. Okay, so now we've got all of those done. I can come back over here and I can run this one more time. Okay, it's not going to repeat any old recipes. It will just kick off. Now, if you get an error at any point when you're doing this, it's because of your proxies. Okay, you need to go and clear your proxies when you're doing that. Okay, and you won't have any issues. I see a lot of errors coming when people have got IP authenticated proxies that haven't been authenticated again after they have rebooted their computer. Okay, so if you're getting any red errors all the way down here, it's because you need to clear your proxies. Okay, but the software is working perfectly fine. So if you just clear your proxies, all you're using proxies for in here is to create accounts and nothing else. Okay, you don't need it for anything else. Once you have created your accounts, then when you're doing anything with the tube networks, the network builder over here, or whether you're creating recipes, you just get rid of your proxies. You do not need them anymore. Okay, simple as that. And that's it. That's set up start to finish. So let's take a look at what we got here one more time. Okay, so you can see here I've got my main WordPress site. That site is not being posted to. It's only when I make a post from it. It's nowhere else over here. Okay, this is the triggers and this is the actions. If something happens over here in the WordPress site, in the Tumblr account, or in the YouTube channel, then an action happens, and basically that action is to send content over to Tumblr. Once it's in Tumblr, then it will post to Buffer, which is Twitter in here. It will get bookmarked by Delicious, by Deagle. It will get posted to a fan page. It will get posted to my Facebook timeline. It will get tweeted. It will get posted over to Blogger, and it will get a bookmark from Evernote. Okay, and that's how it works. It's really, really simple. Don't overthink it. It's really simple stuff. You just want to set this up 10 times. Okay, set this up 10 times for every campaign that you do, and you will be building a high PR blog network. Now, if you're using high PR Tumblr accounts, that makes this really, really powerful. So he's doing Tumblr accounts, $4 each. Okay, if you're a little bit short of money, this is perfect, and it's even perfect anyway because we're going to do some backlinking to the Tumblr account. Okay, PR free Tumblrs are $20 if you want to take it a little bit further. You will find there's not much difference with the Moz analytics between these two, but don't forget that PageRank comes from Google. Moz is third party. Okay, Majestic is third party. Ahrefs is third party. PageRank is coming from Google. Whether Google have announced that it's not relevant anymore, it's not updating anymore, these are statistics coming from, or metrics, sorry, coming direct from Google. So you've got to put more authority on that, in my opinion. Okay, and there's other people who disagree. Fair enough. I don't want to get into an argument about it. I'm just telling you my opinion. Anything that's coming from Google, if it's saying this is a PageRank 6 and Moz is saying it's got a domain authority of 10, I'm going to go with the Google PageRank 6. Okay, that's just the way I am. That's the way I think. This is interesting here. I didn't see this before. He's added high PR blogger accounts. Okay, so you can get PR2 from $10 and you can get PR1 for $5. This is pretty cool, and you can see here that we can get Twitter accounts as well. PR4 is the smallest one at $40. That might be a little bit expensive for a lot of people, and I understand that. You don't need it, but can you imagine the power if you created 10 of these campaigns, all in a blog network for the same content coming from the same WordPress? Let me come back over here and explain this to you. If I'm using this power feed Tumblr and I do it 10 times with 10 different high PR Tumblr accounts, one in each, okay? And I'm using 10 different high PR Twitter accounts, one in each. I'm using 10 different high PR blogger accounts, one in each. You can see how powerful that is going to be for a network, okay? That's a very, very, very powerful Web 2.0 blog network, okay? And you can do that. It costs a little bit of money if you want to do it that way. But you can get these for $5 is PR1, $10 for the PR2, okay? So on Sunday, I'm going to run through it and I'm going to do start to finish 10 of these, just what I've done right now, okay? I might be less talking because I'm going to be under pressure to get 10 done, but at the end of it, we're going to have 10 very, very powerful Web 2.0 networks, okay? Campaigns, or 10 Tumblr accounts for PR2 to PR5, etc. Okay, that's how it works. There's nothing complicated. Don't overthink it. Just get it done and you are fine. The only things you need to concern yourself about is put in your WordPress site, your money site basically, put in your YouTube channel and put in here for an authority feed. And that's it. That's all you need to worry about. You just got to activate your Blogger. You've got to activate your high PR Tumblr. You've got to activate your Facebook as well if you want to use Facebook, but do not use your own Facebook account for this. Just keep away from your own Facebook account. You can go over to Fiverr.com and get some phone verified Facebook accounts and you are fine, okay? So that's it, guys. I mean, it's really, really simple stuff. There's nothing difficult and don't confuse yourself with it, okay? Bye.